This is a simple and good recipe. Great for using that leftover bread you have sitting on the counter. This is Apple Raisin Bread Pudding. I'm Tess, and welcome to my kitchen. In this apple raisin bread pudding recipe, I'm using a loaf of stale raisin bread, and if you don't have raisin bread, you can use white or wheat bread and just add in a handful of raisins. For the apples, I'm using Granny Smith apples. I'm cutting the raisin bread into 3/4 inch cubes, and the apples I'm peeling and dicing into about 1/4 inch pieces. Before I get into the apple raisin bread pudding recipe, I want to mention this video is a summertime collaboration with some other fine YouTube cooks. It is the international summer cooperation formed by Tom at Chaos Kitchen 51. I will leave a link to everyone's channel in the description box below, and please stay tuned to the end of this video for more details. So let's get started. In a large bowl, I'm adding 3 eggs, some milk, and giving that a good whisk. You can find this recipe in the list of ingredients in the description box below. Now I'm adding a healthy dose of cinnamon, and I'm using Saigon cinnamon. I happen to think it's the best cinnamon for baking. Adding some pure vanilla extract and giving everything a good whisk to make sure everything is mixed thoroughly. In goes all the cubed raisin bread, giving that a gentle but thorough toss and mix. I want to get all the raisin bread coated. I'm going to toss a towel over the top and set that to the side for about 10 minutes or until I get my apples all cut up. This will give the raisin bread time to soak up all that liquid. In the meantime, I'm going to work on my apple topping. In a bowl, I have the diced apples, and you can see they are about bite size. Not too big and not too small. I'm adding some brown sugar and giving it a good toss. I'm also adding in some cornstarch, and this will help thicken the apple juices, giving that a good mix to get everything well combined. Now let's put everything together. I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees. I have a well-greased 9-inch round pan. You can use individual ramekins or a pan of your choice. First, I'm putting down my raisin bread pudding, and you can see the bread has soaked up most of the liquid, spreading out evenly and tamping down slightly. Now I'm adding my yummy apple mixture on top, and don't forget to evenly disperse the liquid on the bottom. Baking at 350 degrees for 40 minutes. And just a reminder, you can also find me on Facebook and Tess Cooks For You blog. Feel free to share this recipe with your friends and family. And this is the apple raisin bread pudding right out of the oven. I wish you were here to smell this. Going to let it cool for about 20 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to make a simple icing for on top. I have some confectioner's sugar, and I'm adding a little pure vanilla extract and a little milk at a time. It does not take much milk to dissolve the fine sugar. I want the icing to be somewhat thick and flow in ribbons, kind of like this. Next, I'm transferring the icing to a plastic bag and snipping off the end. This will help me pipe the icing onto the bread pudding. You can eat this apple raisin bread pudding hot or cold, but I like it warm. It's even good with a little milk drizzled on top, or how about a scoop of vanilla ice cream? So the next time you have some leftover bread and apples, make yourself some apple bread pudding. It is easy and good. Enjoy. Now for a little more about the International Summer Co-op. Some of these channels you may recognize and some not. The members are from all around the world and offer a lot of good cooking and fun on their channels. Please take some time and visit them and tell them that Tess sent you. While you are there, please consider subscribing to their channels. I am sure you will like a lot of the cooking. I am leaving a link to their channels here, along with the date their summer collaboration video is to be uploaded. You can also find the channels and the links in the description box below. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.